Gotta remember to save more often. So how deep is this place in? It's high up. Okay. Can't believe I have to go through this place again. Wait, just right below me. Must be in here. I am trapped in a corner. Got it, but I might die.
適正機械生命体の破壊を確認。
これがパスカルの欲しがっていた記憶阻止の素材か。機械生命体の子供を守るために別の機械生命体を殺す。パスカルのところへ素材を届けよう。
I wonder if there's a pod skill that lets you break through shields. Because going into melee like that is kind of dangerous. To Pascal's village. Ah, A2. You have the part needed to repair the child. I cannot thank you enough. This is meager compared to what you've done, but please take it. In all honesty, we could have transferred the child's core to another body instead of repairing the original. This process allows us to resurrect ourselves as many times as we want. However, it comes at a cost of our memories. So in a way, we would no longer be the same child. Thankfully, this is no longer an issue. Thank you so much. Saw a huge explosion far in the distance. Forgive my intrusion, but was it something connected with you? I realize this village can never replace your home, but please know that you are always welcome here. Please make yourself at home. Did you find the materials? Excellent. Just give me a moment. 5 minutes later. Done. I built what you requested and installed it where the children like to play. That was fast. By the way, the children said they wanted to thank you personally. They're at the top of the village, playing near the slide. They'll be happy to see you, I'm sure. Can I go down it? Oh, there's a new access area. Interesting. What a chest. Can't talk to them. Hey, it's Big Sis. Big Sis. Thanks for building this, Big Sis. Yeah, thanks. Sure. Hey, Big Sis. Huh? What now? We just wanna give you something, 'cause you helped us. It's a thank you present. Yeah, thank you. Ah, A2. Ah, don't do that, Pascal. I apologize if I scare you. I heard you built some play equipment for our children and wanted to thank you in person. Don't worry about it. Try not to overwork yourself, alright? Feel free to pay us another visit whenever you like.
平和的な機械生命体か。
This is so fun. Yay, fun. Yep, it's a thrill a minute. But Pascal knew about A2 before. But isn't this their first time meeting? Unless Pascal learned about A2 from Anemone. So is that all the quests? 93%. Guess that's the ocean. Yeah, I don't see any other quests. Transport to Resistance Camp. How much gold do I have? 15,000. Not a lot. Let's see if I can fuse more stuff. Can have 10% crit chance. 10%'s not that high. But I do want to test something. I removed something off this. It was like drop right up, wasn't it? Where's my drop rates? There it is. Okay, I'll put onto this. I don't even know what's on this. Taunt up. Okay. That shouldn't have enough space. So I have 12% chance of critting. Is crit actually the red number? I dodged, so I have no idea if that was a crit. Dude, her attacks are so weird. But I do think they are crits. The red numbers. Yeah, they're crits. And they do insane damage. They'll do like quadruple amount of damage. Okay, next question. Can this crit? Oh shit. Good thing I saved. But that was before I did all my fusing. It doesn't seem like it could crit. I'm going to assume ranged can't crit. For now. Because I don't want to fuse again to find out. Pascal wants a book on philosophy. Well, as it happens, I just finished this one the other day. You're welcome to take it if you'd like. Thanks. Could you give him the gold ore as well? He's been asking for this for a while, and I finally managed to get my hands on some. Alright. It seems odd that a machine lifeform would be into philosophy, don't you think? Makes me wonder how much we really know about our enemy. I wonder. Alright, we're gonna do another one of these. Because I need to get through these eventually. According to the Orha team, there's an enemy server behind Mount Kala. If we take it out, we might finally gain some ground in this endless war. But in order for that to happen, we need to work together. After a bit of thought, Rose decides to throw in with the new models. It's a relationship that changes as time goes on. What are you doing, Dala? Just showing this idiot how weak she is, replies a winded Dala. Ha, wheezes her opponent, number 16. You're obviously outmatched. The two of them are taking turns hitting each other. It seems friendly enough, as those things go. Plus, they'd been doing it for so long now that both of them are out of energy. They likely couldn't punch through a piece of paper at this point. The rest of the group stares at the combatants and tries not to grin. Dala and number 16 seem to butt heads over the smallest little things. Maybe it's because they're so much alike. It's almost annoying how quickly muscleheads learn to like one another. The rest of us converse as Dala and 16 continue to spar. We call each other by names that I gave us, explains Rose. I see, responds number 4. I thought it was strange you didn't use code numbers. She nods while she speaks, as though this all makes perfect sense. Suddenly, Captain Rose breaks out in a wide grin. You know what? She says. I think we should give all of you names as well. No, says number 2. It would be a waste. Rose eyes her wearily. A waste? You can name me when the mission's over, she replies, as a blush rises in her cheeks. I could tell her words also served as a wish for success. Alright, responds Rose. I'll think of a name for you by then. She knows this is a fleeting promise, as most such things are. But it doesn't matter. Already, I can see us growing closer to the Yorha team. Well, my friends are growing closer to them. At least. You're all being careless, I state, much louder than I intend. Luckily, the others either didn't hear or decide to ignore it. Don't get me wrong, I'm not about to go against Captain's judgment. But that doesn't mean I'm ready to just lie down and trust our new friends. Ours is a solitary existence that has long since been abandoned by the moon. No matter how much they cried, mourned, or struggled, the voices of our departed comrades never went unanswered. So how can you trust an entire squad of new models that you just met? What's wrong, Anemone? I hear Lily calling to me. She's likely concerned about me being apart from the rest of the group. Nothing. I begin. I'm fine. Before I complete my thought, Lily suddenly opens her mouth and emits a terrible scream. Lily's scream echoes throughout the entire camp. It's heartbreaking. It's agony. It's horrible. She's infected, screams Rose. Lily's infected. We all draw weapons out of instinct as much as anything else, pointing them at our comrade as she continues to scream and scream and scream. We all know what's happening. We've seen it before. It's a logic virus, a machine weapon that hijacks android systems and overwrites their data. And since there's no known cure, it's also a death sentence. I need to show her mercy. I need to set her free. My finger rests on the trigger, yet I hesitate. And before I can make that final, fateful decision, I hear a voice rise up from somewhere behind me. Stop, you can't do this. You can't just let your friend die. It's number 21. The girl I thought to be cool and composed beyond all measure was now pleading with me to spare Lily's life. What to do? What do I do? What the hell do I do? Lily said you were like a family to her. You can't abandon family. Not before you exhaust every possibility. What can you do then? I'll use my power to erase the virus. That's impossible. Rose spat out what we were all thinking, but before we can act, Lily starts to send nearby comrades flying with impossible strength. I've seen infected androids before. I know how much damage they can do once the virus turns off their limiters. They'll fight and fight until they're utterly destroyed. Della and number 16 rush into the fray, trying to suppress their former friend, but she swats them away like flies. How many of us have been affected now? How many friends have I been forced to put down? The heart I'm not supposed to have aches with the thought. It aches as I remember all the identification numbers that have been retired. When did I start giving them names? When did I decide I simply couldn't endure it any longer? Initiating a reprogramming sequence. That voice, number 21. She's screaming something about reprogramming. I don't know what to do. I'm lost. As my vision slowly clears, I see number 21 inputting commands into her terminal, while number 2 and number 4 hold her down. They hold her as she rides, and Rose stares at me with surprise. Oh no. I'm holding Lily too. Yeah, no. The music's overlapping with each other. It's not supposed to do that. They forgot to turn off the music after the thing. I'm kinda curious about this. There's no way I'm gonna ever strike an enemy bullet. Death rattle. I don't need that. What?
国家が終わるところで初めて余計者ではない人間が始まる。
But I didn't give it to him yet.
どうもこのニーチェという人間の考えは深いですね。深すぎて私にはまだ変人にしか見えませんが。さて、本だけではなく私もこの世界を見て回らないといけませんね。
What?
おやおや、ずいぶん言葉が上手になりましたね。でもまだ勉強が終わっていないじゃないですか。今日は植物の図鑑を読んで覚えるって約束でしたよね。じゃあ、勉強が終わったら遊んでくれる？もちろん遊びますよ。パスカルおじちゃんは嘘をつきませんからね。嘘をつく子は悪い機械生命体になっちゃいますよ。何でしょうか。
Okay. I was just testing out that and then it
よ
swapped.
し、あとはこれをパスカルのところに持っていけばいいんだな。
聞こえますか、A2 さん。
ああ、ちょうどよかった。頼まれていた素材がいい。
大変なんです。村人たちが。
おい、パスカル、どうした？一体何が？
推測、貴重な情報源であるパスカルに問題が発生。推奨、パスカルの村の状態調査。
言われなくても。
Okay. So if I remove that, can I still do it that way? Oops. It's still the same. Oh, I'm done with the machine subquests. Just need to do the Android ones. Number of deaths 216. It's not going up. I don't think these deaths count at this point, because you're loading the game again.